Hey everyone, and we're officially back to Let's Play Animal Crossing. Once again, this is post-commentary, regrettably because, well, the previous commentary, it wasn't bad, but I think I can do better. So yes, we have been given a task to complete by Tom Nook. Our next trading task is to give this to the Happiest cow. So let's see how she likes that. Her name is Bessie, apparently. I had a great-great-aunt named Bessie. She lived to be like 99.5 years old. Rather impressive. Oh my, it's already 8 PM, Buttercup. So tell me, Ardwick, what do you want, Buttercup? Here you go, Buttercup. Goodness, I didn't think you'd be the one to deliver this. Yeah, sorry, my voice. Oh, I see, you have to work off your mortgage. It must be pretty tough, what with you trying to get settled, Buttercup. But that's life, keep plugging. Oh, I know what to plug, alright. Oh, no way, really? A refrigerator? Okay, I gotta admit, that is awesome. Of course, as you collect more and more furniture, you may want to get rid of some stuff, Buttercup. And yeah, this is pretty much tutorial stuff that you probably aren't interested in, so I'm gonna skip past this particular bit of dialogue. So yeah, fun fact, I'm not sure if anyone really cares or not, but today is actually April 28th, the day of this release, even though the in-game it's only the 24th, which was Easter. So it's the 28th in real life, and it's also my birthday. So happy birthday to me, I suppose. Turning 21. So let's check out this fridge. Nope, cannot interact with it. It's kind of lame. And in future games, you could actually open up the fridge like a cabinet and store stuff in it. Even stuff that couldn't be refrigerated. It's rather silly, but I think it served a greater purpose than what it does in this game. But, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go. For we have more things to do with the infamous Tom Nook. Let's see what he has for us now. Welcome back, Rookie. It looks like the video there. Sorry about that. Earns you 230 bells. Well, Nook, that's adequate, but come on. Honestly, kids these days and their honest complaints. I mean, constant. But that works too. Honest complaints. It really does. I mean, I haven't even moved. I've been in this town for like less than an hour, and is it really much to ask of a map? Okay, we have to send a letter to Portia. It's good business. Portia is a very loyal customer. As for what you write, I'll leave it up to you, Ardwick. Basically, blah blah blah, send Portia a letter. Portia. Oh man, Portia. Quite a character, isn't she? But, as it turns out, you don't even need to put anything in the letter. In fact, if you want to complete this task, you can just send her a blank sheet of paper that says, Dear Portia, from Ardwick. Enjoy this stationery. I don't know. Seems rather silly to me, but I think for the sake of time it works. I really can't think of anything more creative. Like, perhaps, Dear Portia, what's up with your face? I mean, I could say something like that, but that would come off as a bit mean, wouldn't it? What's up with your face? Okay, never mind. By the way, just in case you're interested, that is Phyllis at the counter. She is one of 2 male people who work here. The other one being a person we have yet to see, and I've forgotten her name, regrettably. So, what do you want? Never mind. Oh, okay. Close the door on your way out. Be quick about it. Yeah, she works the night shift, and she's not particularly friendly. Now, this device over here, looks like an ATM, but actually, welcome, Ardwick. Thank you for using the e-reader transfer machine. Would you like to read an Animal Crossing e-card? Or would you like to download the card reading program to your e-reader? So this right here is a very old gimmick used for the GameCube in its earlier days. Basically, it was a machine you could attach to, I think to one of the slots of the GameCube controllers, and, you would swipe cards on it, and it would give you stuff. Like, I know, like, the older Super Mario Brothers 4 or 3, for, like, the, Game Boy Advance had it, but I don't know. It was an old gimmick, and it got really tired, so that never really quite worked out. And right about here, yep, phone call. I got a phone call from BCD113 that's not being in this final version, but you could hear the Luigi's Mansion theme playing. Just for the sake of novelty, I'll play it right now. And on that illuminating note, welcome back. So that was the melody board right there, and you can change the music that plays whenever you talk to people or open doors or things like that, or when the clock strikes anew on the hour sort of thing. So let me know if you guys want me to change any particular music for that at some point. Anyway, let's see, the next assignment. Good job. It took you longer than I had liked. I'll have to dock your pay a bit. Oh, whatever, Nook, whatever. I don't even get your methods anymore. Oh yes, well, I haven't actually prepared the next passage. There, bit behind. It would be a waste for you to just hang out here and wait for me, so why don't you go and help out the villagers? You may find you can do a bit of better working for them than you can do for me. That is quite true, actually. But I digress. Yeah, so he's gonna give us maybe it's like a little bit of a break, really. Hello, DK. And he can go do a job for one of the villagers, which should prove useful, even though it's not a very good tactic for getting new things. I mean, you can try, but... Audwick! How nice of you to see me on such a fine evening, cutie. Oh dear. So what's going on, cutie? Need any help there? Or when did I pick that? Okay, there we go. Yes. I'm so glad you're here. I have the perfect job for you, cutie. You know Chico, don't you? Well, I want you to go ask that moocher for my videotape back. You happen to be going near Chico's house. Could you please pick it up for me, cutie? Yeah. Alright then, don't forget now, cutie. Well, that'll be hard to forget considering I only intend to do one of these, right now, and it is required. Oh, by the way, there was a glowing spot back there. That becomes relevant later on, not now, but we'll get into that as we reach that hurdle. So if Chico, I recall, lives down here just past, the Happiest. Not that way, you fool! Chico, yes, this is his house right here. What's up with this guy anyway? He's kind of a... Anyway, the sun's about disappeared, hasn't it? Jeez. Well, so what do you need from me? Jeez. I'm picking up. So, are you here to get this videotape? You can return until late. Jeez. I gotta say, I didn't forget, really. I was actually thinking of maybe returning it probably tomorrow. Possibly. You mice with your probabilities. Silly mice. Okay, so we did that, and now we can go return that all-important, all-mysterious videotape. I wonder what that tape says on it anyway. Maybe it's one of those, like, cursed tapes from the early 2000s, 7 days. Dear. Can you imagine? What nefarious plots the chicken has in mind. Good evening, cutie. Good indeed. Hey, do you want something or what, cutie? What do you think? Oh, hey, you got my videotape back. Sweet. If I had known getting it back was going to be this easy, I'd have gotten it myself, cutie. Oh, come on, how hard could it be? Stationery? I did that, and you're going to give me sheets of blank paper? Ugh. Oh dear. Well, I guess it's probably best to be on her good side anyway, because, quite frankly, she's the only one in this town, the only person in this entire town with a bed. And I am not exaggerating. Maybe if we appeal to her, she'll let us stay the night, so that we do not sleep in the cold, dank area of my house. But we all know how very generous she is, after all. She's given us pieces of paper. Okay, now we get a carpet. Take this carpet to Lobo, yes? The wolf? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. There's no way I can keep tabs on you. Just try not to gab too much. Please. Please, Nook, what are you gonna do to me? Oh man, it's probably not best that I egg on the person who's currently in control of my life. Having me running around doing this and that. Hello, Artwick, what's up? So, what do you want? Woo! Well, here you go, pal. What took you so long? Is this Tom's idea of service? I do not like to be kept waiting. Aroo! I know what you're thinking. You don't have an amazing room like this that matches my room. Aroo! Well, that's because you're ignorant. An ignorant person of your questionable taste doesn't know this. Oh, jeez. You have to find the perfect wallpaper and carpet for the style of room you want. Aroo! Carpeting is so essential, and if you don't know what kinds are available, it's tough to plan out your design. So, at least I can help you out a bit. I don't need this rug anymore. Take it, you peasant! God, what a jerk. I do wish Tom Nook had more stuff in the store, though. Honestly. Complaining. I am a wolf that thinks children are ignorant because they don't know how to stylize wallpaper. And or carpeting. Oh, man. So why don't we go break that in, actually? I'm curious. Let's see what Lobo has given us from his scraps. Oh. That's a bit more comfortable, actually. I think I'll hang on to that. I hope nobody minds that I'm about to get rid of the slate flooring, really. Well, I'll get rid of it when I have the chance, but I don't know. I kind of like a sense of comfort when I'm going home. The hang of things around here. The way you work, I'd be happy to have you working here full-time. No! I do not want to be condemned to such a hell. See, I can't even get 1,000 rupees off that. That's crazy. What the heck? Nook, did you just give me an axe? But this is such a peaceful place. Presumably. Who here needs an axe? What possible use would you have for an axe in a place like this? And the biggest surprise yet is that it's being delivered to Portia, the rich person who probably doesn't even look like she would even dare go to Nook's to buy stuff. Something's up between these two, Portia and Tom Nook. I mean, what's her deal? Thank you so much. Looks like you're getting the hang of your, job, ruffian. Think you'll be staying in delivery vehicle until you retire? Oh, just having fun with you, peasant. Say, is this thing from you? Oh, yes, it is. I'm very proud of that work, actually. I'm a bit of a poet, if you pardon the pun. Wait, was there a pun? I don't know. Not to be a backseat letter girl, but talk about poor writing. I mean, yawn. I can't show this to anybody. Wait, you want to show it to people? That's not a good idea. I mean, that's like getting messages in your instant messenger and then showing them off to everybody. It just seems like a bad idea. I mean, I'm starting to seriously think that nobody in this town has any sense of privacy, including me. So I guess I'm not really one to complain, considering I've been wandering into everyone's houses immediately after I meet them. And I think I upset her. I'll bring my letters with me, and... Oh. You are just a roller coaster of emotions, aren't you? Oh, man. Yeah, I maintain that there is something up with that character. Something seems strange. Unusual and mysterious. Hello, volleyball. Okay. So, right back to Nook's. Let's see what our next... challenge is. Yes. Pardon me, Nook. What have you got for me now, pal? Welcome back. Nice work. Oh, well, thank you, I suppose. Very good, yes. Now let's see. That chore earned you... Blah. Please. Ah, yes, now I remember. You've seen the bulletin board in front of your house, haven't you? Well, no, I want you to write an ad for my shop on that bulletin board. You get a foot traffic in your... sorry. You can write whatever you want. Just make sure it sounds exciting, and don't write anything that might embarrass me. Once you write it, it can never be undone. Once it's seen, it can never be unseen. Ooh. Yeah, I know. Riveting conversation, isn't it? Yeah, so let's grab some more cherries just for the sake of having cherries in our inventory, I suppose. Right, so he's given us the task to write something on the board, but it really doesn't matter what we could write. Just like when we wrote that, that letter to Portia, we can pretty much just leave a blank entry here and it would still count. But I decided to be a bit more generous this time. Barely. I'm not even sure if this would be considered an ad. Go to Nooks! And if I could, I would put some kind of like propaganda-styled poster underneath that message. Oh, hey, it's 9 p.m. Sweet. So we're wrapping this up just at about 9 p.m. actually. I am punctual. Welcome back. Did you put a buzz-generating ad up there? Something animals to talk about over the water cooler. There's a water cooler here? Dude, you gotta tell me where that is. I'm really thirsty. I haven't had anything to drink. Very good, yes. I suppose, that means... Yes, you're all done. All the work I hadn't gotten to around is now all... that didn't seem right. Sorry. Since I don't have any more work for you to do, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to leave. I'm being fired? Just an hour into my job and I'm being fired? Oh man, life is cruel. But then again, I really don't appreciate the life of a slave. Alright, so we did a lot of work. It took us like 3 episodes, and that was a measly, measly piece of money. You can get more in like 5 minutes just by doing some random labor around town. Like, it's kind of a ripoff, really, what he does to us. I mean, I don't buy it for a second that the gamers can just figure out how to work otherwise, because this part takes a little bit too long if you ask me. But, well, we got that out of our way, so now we have more freedoms. And in order to celebrate that freedom, let's celebrate! Yes! I'm finally done working, I'm free, I'm free! I'm so very free. Well, anyway, when you contemplate my bad singing here, let's go check out this guy and see if we can get out of town and get some help. You haven't saved any town data for Heinz. You can't leave until you have town data. I'd hate it if you got stuck in some other town and couldn't come back. That's true, it would be all your fault, Mr. Monkey. It's no wonder you never came back in any future games. Nah, I'm just kidding. He never does come back, though. I'm very curious. Anyway, it's time to save, and I believe it's about time to call this particular recording a wrap. So, let's process our request and enter our house. No, I'm sorry. It's a dungeon, really. Finished already? Oh man, you're staring right into our souls, aren't you, dude? Lobo. Fine. I'll just go through the trouble of saving your town data for you. Aroo. I'm saving your town data to the memory card in slot A. Do not turn the power off or remove the memory card. Yeah. Just look at him. He doesn't look very friendly. He looks like the sort of thing that would want to eat your face if you got too close. Then again, that is a pretty good description of a wolf. Carnivorous bastards. A wolf killed my father. Once. He got better afterwards. In that case, go to get back there and have a good time. Aroo.